Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back. Once another reaction for you guys. Today, guys, of course, here containing the journey of Ben 10 Ultimate Alien. This is Season 2, Episode 24. Yes, Episode 24. Of course, we'll not know the title until I get into the episode. Last week's episode was surprising for a couple of reasons. It wasn't as great as the episode before, but it definitely was exciting, and we learned a lot of information, including who created the sword, or where the sword came from, and it's not from George. No. Azimuth created the sword, and apparently at some point during the origins, after it was made, it was taken and a whole planet exploded, like got destroyed because of that weapon, the sword. And Azimuth had a love interest, which I was like surprised, and it's something I thought I would never see, and to the point where I never even thought that's even a possibility of something. Like, it just never really occurred to me that, oh yeah, Azimuth could have a love interest. Like, it just never popped in my head, because he's been such a mysterious character, a lot of mystery surrounding him, that it makes sense that I didn't think of a lot of potential possibilities they could do with Azimuth, and now they've covered it to where he was trying to do so many things post creating that sword, creating that weapon, because she left and he wanted her to notice that he's trying to make an effort to change. But he still is kind of the same person, but he's trying to do better. And I liked learning more about the history of how Azimuth and George met, and how George's like immortal life or whatever is not tied to the sword, which I thought that's what was the case. It actually isn't. I really enjoyed the episode, how it progressed and everything. It was a really good episode, and I can't wait to dive in to see what is next. We have a number of episodes, and we're done. As you guys have been pointing out, Omniverse is right around the corner. We're really close. And we have a number of episodes left. I think like 8 or 9 episodes left to go. And then we're done with Ultimate Alien. It's kind of crazy to say that. So let's continue on. Let's see what happens next. Let's go.
Access code scanner.
Oh. Who is this?
Confirmed.
Oh, he's fast.
Assemble quark modulator.
Oh, shit.
We promised Ben and Julie.
Gwen, get back! Power up! This guy is...
You're late.
What guy?
Inspector
This
13.
is bad. The guys who make them. The weapon masters.
Okay, we beat them
Oh.
before. We can.
You're not listening. Said something about the Omnitrix.
He said Omnimatrix or something.
I hate this!
You'll be fine.
No sulking. Oh no!
Yeah. Oh. Oh my god.
I guess you've heard of me.
Revising analysis. Omnimatrix is fused to Terran adolescent. Energy patterns deviate from known exemplars. Close examination is required.
Terra spin. Oh shit. Oh, she's fighting. Oh shit. Wow. I'm glad that he blew that away. Wow. Well, watch your back. This is crazy. Okay, so
Let go of my boyfriend.
it's gonna torture him or get it off
It
him.
would be a really good idea to let me go right now.
Planetary and galactic protector.
Guess you do.
He knows him,
New data
kinda.
suggests the Omnimatrix has been modified.
You cut it off me and boom.
Ooh.
Boom. Weapon Master of Tekadon. You are implicated in my ongoing investigation of failed Tekadon units.
Mm-hmm.
Deploy code spool. Access Galvan security measures.
Firewall 1 breached. Firewall 2 breached.
Oh shit, that's freaking in.
Firewall 3 breached. Master control access granted.
Careful, careful. You're not ready for this. Ooh, shit. Get Ben out of there. Ooh. Go, Gwen. Alright. Ooh. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. This is so good. Come on, come on. Come on, hurry, hurry, hurry. Oh, wait, what? Oh my god, what just happened?
Gwen?
Wait a minute. He turned Gwen and Kevin into Jet Ray and Diamond. Oh my god. Okay. At first I'm like, this episode's okay. The idea of like these engineers, like it's a cool concept and everything, because we've seen the Tekadons or whatever, those robots, and now we're seeing an engineer right? We're seeing like no one's ever seen them before, or at least lived to tell the tale. And now we've jumped to now. This is okay. All right, I'm excited. Let's go. Let's go. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh shit.
I don't want to alarm you,
But I can't fly.
Diamond Head can't fly. I'll use my anodine powers to.
No, wait, don't.
Oh. Okay, is Julie okay? Holy shit.
Why don't you just drop me off somewhere and we can forget the entire incident ever happened?
Yeah.
Galvan weapons technology.
The Ultimatrix isn't a weapon.
Well, you made it a weapon.
Will you surrender the Ultimatrix?
No.
Nope, but I'm glad you finally got the name right.
The Ultimatrix
Oh, wow.
technologies
Interesting.
What others do with the devices is not our concern.
And you won't take this personally.
Good job. Now don't hit
Oh,
the
oh.
Ultimatrix again, okay?
Oh, he might have to.
All I know is that I'm in a Tekadon factory.
I know where he is.
This is
It's
so
the
cool.
same Tekadon factory Volcanus used to attack Ben.
Careful.
Give me the Ultimatrix.
But how do you... Okay.
Now.
About to say, how did he get there so fast in front of Ben like that?
It's okay to me.
What? Who is that back there? Who is that?
At least we're here.
Oh, shit.
Draw the question or not.
I love this. All the different, like, just... all the different aliens. Oh my god.
What?
Oh shit.
Full system access now available.
Activate factory internal defenses.
The Ultimatrix is not a weapon.
Well, they see it as.
But it soon will be.
There you go.
Hold still.
Unknown biomechanical organism present in workshop.
Insectoid defense scenario.
It's not creepy at all.
Get out of here.
Yeah, right.
Switch it, come on.
Ah! Let me tell you something, unstoppable Tekadon battle robot. You should have quit while you were still ahead. You want a piece of me?
I love this so much. You want a piece of me? Oh, nice.
Let me tell you something, talkie boys.
This is the best thing ever.
We're gonna bash these stupid robots.
Maniac Cat Girl is right.
Rat heard you, Kevin, Ethan, Levin.
You gotta fix it. Ultimatrix, hard reset. Hard reset.
Okay,
in
gonna
progress.
fix it. This falls
Can't
flat.
fly anymore.
You, hybrid anodite, will be
Hybrid.
studied to enhance our defense systems. Deploy this.
Oh shit.
Think they'll send anybody else after the Ultimatrix?
Wait, that's it?
Kevin purged Inspector
Okay.
15's computer.
Did you even check to see if you got ours?
Oh, man!
I did not expect the episode to go in the direction it did, but I'm so happy it did. And what I'm talking about, of course, is Kevin and Gwen turning into versions of the aliens, of course, from the Ultimatrix, and it was phenomenal. And thankfully, in the featured voices, in the credits, it lists all of the aliens they turned into during that sequence, because, oh my god, it was happening so fast at the points. So, Gwen turned into Gwen Diamond Head, Gwen Clockwork, which I believe, when I was thinking more about it as I saw the alien, who is this? Who is this character? If I remember correctly, Ben 10,000, when he returned and it was revealed this is the canon, because the one we saw in Classic apparently is in the multiverse, so it's canon in the timeline, but not our timeline. Crazy. Like, there's a lot of stuff there in terms of multiverse shit. But I think at one point he used Clockwork, I think, during one of the action sequences. I think it was at the beginning. But anyway, so like that's interesting that they introduced in terms of the product, because I'm watching the show in the production order. This is the official first appearance. It's not even Kevin, not even Ben turning into him first. It's Gwen by accident because of this whole situation here. So that Gwen Upchuck, which is great. Gwen Wrath, which is the best. It is the best part of the episode is when Gwen was wrath. It was so good. I cannot believe how amazing that was. I cannot get over how beautiful that was. Because I think if it was Kevin wrath, it would have been still cool, but the fact that it was Gwen was the best part. And Gwen Humongosaur. Kevin turned into Kevin Jet Ray, Kevin Wildmutt, Kevin Amphibian, Kevin Waybig, and Kevin Nanomech. That's good. Like, that's a good lineup there. And I was wondering at first, before we see they turn into more versions of aliens, I was thinking, interesting choice with Jet Ray and Diamond Head as the aliens they turn into during this sequence where the Ultimatrix is having a hardware issue, because literally the Inspector, the creator of or at least one of the creators of the Tacodons, or whatever they're called, the robots. I'm just going to call the robots. I think it's like Tacodon or some sort of name, and that may be right, but just to be safe, the robots, like, they went through all the firewall shit within the Ultimatrix, so that was causing all the issues. And before they started turning to more, I'm thinking, okay, so interesting, Diamond Head and Jet Ray, interesting choices. I was wondering, before we start seeing them turn into other ones, I wonder if they had other ideas for, like, what pairing they wanted each of them to turn into. But then realizing, oh no, this is not even close to the end of this whole bit, because the bit's going to continue where Ben is going to be changing and trying to fix it, and he's turned them into ones. Like when they're driving the car and Kevin turns into Wildmutt, that was somebody's like, ah, he's freaking out. It was good. It was good. But like I said, having Gwen turn into Wrath is probably the best thing they could have done. It is so hilarious. It is so good. It's honestly one of my favorite moments. I think of Ultimate Alien is seeing the fact that they gave Gwen Wrath. That was great. Interesting if they would have maybe turned them into different versions, like they looked a little bit different, but I guess just to keep it more simple, just keep the same design. Because I'm trying to remember, I think in the What If Gwen got the Omnitrix in Classic, I'm pretty sure the designs of the characters were slightly different because it was Gwen. I know the voice was different, but I think they looked a little different. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it's fine. It is what it is. The start of the episode, the concept of, okay, the robots that have been coming and we've fought a couple times, and especially where they were sent to go after Ben, like, it's like we've seen them before and they've talked about them before, and I lost my train of thought there a second. Sorry. It's been a day. I should be asleep right now. But we've seen them before, but we've heard about these engineers, the creators, but we've never seen one. And now we have Inspector 13, who's, of course, D. Bradley Baker. Of course, he really didn't change his voice much there. But when he came on and started to investigate, and then there's Kevin, and all of a sudden he beats the shit out, and he tells his devices to create whatever he wants, and then he was able to take Kevin out pretty fast. And to see him learn more as he's going along, in terms of he was going to cut off Ben's hand or cut off the Ultimatrix to get to it, and then Ben goes boom, and then he stops. Boom? Define boom. Well, that means you're going to die, because the way the system is operating, if you try to cut this off, I think it's because the Omnitrix had a self-destruct sequence, I think, as well. So I feel like that's probably what he's referring to, or at least he was just trying to buy himself time. But regardless, I think the concept of seeing a crater of those bots is definitely interesting. What made the episode is really when the Ultimatrix was screwing up and having Kevin and Gwen turn it. And I think they kind of knew that. Or maybe not. Maybe they just thought it was a fun little B-plot kind of storyline within the main plot where the Ultimatrix is all messed up and it's actually affecting Kevin and Gwen. So they're turning into different aliens throughout the whole episode. There's a couple they missed, but that's fine, because at a certain point, if you just go through the whole roster, it's going to feel like, okay, they're just trying to find ways to keep turning and turning and turning and turning and turning. So here, some of it was funny, some of it made sense. Nanomech, I'm like, okay, of course, Nanomech, of course. But the ending felt off, to be honest with you. It felt off a little bit, because we have Four Arms who punches him one time, and he flies back. And then he's gone. He's just gone. And it felt kind of odd that it ended that way. Like how he gets, because he's been hit a plenty of times in the episode, and now all of a sudden he just stops. And then Kevin's like, well, he wouldn't want to admit that he got his ass kicked or whatever. He didn't say ass kicked. He wouldn't want to admit that he got his butt beat by a bunch of teenagers. It's like, yeah, but before he was willing to fight all of you before. Why now all of a sudden is he not willing to fight back or anything? Maybe this is not the end of this. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. I will say, though, it felt kind of strange having this episode after what we just experienced in last episode. But then again, this show likes at points to just give us main plots, kind of main story arcs, and then take breaks. And also, this is production order, not airing order. So maybe there's things that I'm missing, or if it air in the maybe in the actual airing order versus production order, it plays differently, and it probably would, because the episodes are going to be flipped around. Like, I did a live stream literally today. This will date the video for sure, but I literally earlier today did a third live stream or fourth with Darren and Kaisept about Ben 10, and the last episode I had watched, of course, before we did that live stream was the Azimuth. He created the sword and George and the whole backstory, and Azimuth had a love interest and everything last week. And people in the comments are saying, yeah, like all of the shows, the production order is the way to watch them, but Omniverse is very specific. Like, you have to watch it in production order, because airing order is really going to really mess up a lot of things. So I'm like, interesting, okay. And I think that's how I've been watching the shows in production order. But just hearing people like very specifically, like, you understand, production order is key for Omniverse. You're gonna get so lost. And I feel like that's the same thing kind of here in a sense, because I'm guessing airing order was probably different to where certain episodes I'm watching are in different orders. So it might make my opinion and viewpoint change. Maybe. Overall, it was a fun episode. At the start, concept, I'm like, okay. But then everything really went up in terms of excitement and fun when Kevin and Gwen were turning into aliens. To me, that is what really saved the episode and made it really fun and exciting, was those moments. So overall, I had a good time with the episode. I'm curious to know what you guys thought about this episode. I can't wait to see what happens next. It's been a fun journey. We still have a little bit more to go, and then Omniverse is next. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.